you the style of this Airbnb. It's really cute because they have this hall where the light is coming in. So that's their mini reception. This is what we call boutique hotel. See, they have, I think, like they're offering breakfast, some kind of thing here, because sa mga Pilipino na may mga lupa, meron kayong lupa na maganda at meron kayong bahay, find something na nandun sa area. It could be tourist place or you're nearby airport or market. Then what you do is you have to really make an effort to design it. That's the next thing that you have to do. Kasi you have to give an experience for every client that you would receive, especially if it's Airbnb. You need to give them a homey vibe of feeling. Then it's easy to make money from that apartment. This is a dream apartment for Filipinos who are retiring and they're able to build a house like this with a garden and all that stuff. It's good. This is gonna be your retirement place. It will make money for you until the end somehow, if there's no crash that happens. So, sa mga Pilipino na gustong mag-start ng Airbnb, tatagalogin ko na lang yung discussion so it will be easy. This is very easy to do because you don't need to own anything. This is something na akala ng tao, kailangan kong bumili ng ganito, kailangan kong bumili ng ganito para makapagsimula ng negosyo. That was before. Now, this concept has been evolved for so many years. I think 10 years when I started Airbnb, but before that, I've seen already this app, you know. And when I'm traveling in Europe, I'm using Airbnb. Why? Because it saves the money somehow before. Now, I don't know, because a lot of company already have taken some of the aspect of the house. Of course, most of Dubai apartments are like that. They have already take over most of company because sa Dubai kasi lahat business. For you to get an apartment, you need to have a company. Unlike, let's say, here in Georgia or Vietnam, they are more of they own the house and then they will open it for guests, which is, you know, this is what we normally do. I mean, for me, my mom, normally, if may kaibigan kami na parang walang matulugan, matutulog dun sa bahay, yung mga ganon, Filipino are known for sharing their homes to people. So, what you do is, if you are starting, let's say, you don't have any experience, zero experience on rental investment, first thing that you have to remember, on short-term rental, there is a dip. So, yun yung mga time na summer season, yung mga time na mahina, depending on which country you will be opening the business. So, let's say in Manila, it's rainy season, most probably there are no Airbnb during those times. Then, next is your location. Location is very important if you are choosing an apartment. So, pili kayo ng mga malapit sa airport, tourist area, beach property would be good as well. Anything that has bodies of water or mountain is a profit somehow for an Airbnb rental. Then, kausapin niyo yung owner. Kausapin niyo yung owner ng apartment if they are willing to sublease the apartment. Meaning to say, you will rent the apartment and then kayo ang magpapaupa ngayon sa Airbnb or Booking.com. Most of the time, kapag ganun ang concept, they knew already that you will be making money from that apartment. They will charge you more than from what is usual. Like for us, when we open a hostel in Tagaytay, we were charged 130,000 pesos per month. But that is kasi hostel siya, 5 rooms, sitting in front of Taal Lake. Alam nila na maraming pwedeng mag-book dito, so they will really gonna get a lot of money. But it depends on the owner. Some owners are not that greedy. Some owners are good. You know, it depends on how you will talk to them. Then, next thing that you have to do is you have to furnish it. Furnish it to the vibe that the guest likes it. Could be home theme vibe. You will have to find a lot in Pinterest. There's a lot of ideas. Mostly for me, I like boho chic, so I do boho kind of type. and through experience, I've already learned a lot, the type of colors, the type of what's appealing to me. But most of the time, what is desiring for me, what is appealing to me, that's what I applied on my Airbnb. And somehow it's working, you know, people will find it appealing and cozy, and which is what I wanted to make them feel. Next is, once you've already established the interior of the apartment, then that's the time that you would have to open your account on Airbnb. So there's a lot of things that you need to do on Airbnb. You need to learn it. There's a lot of things that you can learn in YouTube. You just need to put your description. But there's algorithm that comes in Airbnb, so you need to really be careful and see the things that you need to do, enable for you to show up on the first page. So those affected by the photos that you put, by the title, your keywords that you choose, how good is your description, so those affected by that. So everything needs to be learned. The short story. Then once you open, then you'd see the apartment, how it will run. So don't expect that it will be fully booked on the first month. You open nyo lang siya, and then you see how it's gonna face up. You check how many bookings. It will be so thrilling and so exciting when you get your first booking. And I think that's what I had on my experience when there was one guest and talked to me on the app and coming, you know, the time that they will be arriving, you don't know what to expect, how they will see your apartment, how you will cater them. But it's so nice to feel that once you transition from being just them as a guest and being their friends, and then somehow they will refer you to their friends. And then when you go to Europe, I have one friend who's asking me, go to Mexico, come here, sister. And it was like so loving to feel that somehow one person who doesn't speak English and you just using Google Translate is able still to remember you until now. So that feeling, and I love that. So yeah, just check the facing of the booking, and you will see, you will start making money. Maganda kapag yung bahay is sa inyo. Kapag hindi naman, kailangan mag-analyze kayo kung kikita ba ako sa buwan na to. Depende dun sa ADR ko, which is average daily rate, nightly rate. So mag-compute kayo, mag-calculate kayo. So just make a pricing strategy. If it's going up, kapag may events, go high ang rates. Pag wala naman, kailangan nyo siyang i-low down. May mga strategy ang mga hotel kung bakit sila nabubook kahit na summer. But there are also there's also ways how to do that a lot easier with some apps and all. All right, that's that's a quick tutorial guide that I hope you're able to find it interesting. And sana madali, dun sa mga nahihirapan, madali naman to paunti-unti pag-aralan nyo siya. So for those people who are interested, you can comment guide on my comments, and I'll be sending you a PDF guide of a step-by-step of the Airbnb process, how to start it from zero. If ever you wanted to have an actual person that would guide you along the way, if you have cash and you don't know what to do, kasi sa simula medyo nakakalito siya, you can DM me on my bio, Abigail.Ventures on Instagram, and I do offer my service to actually help ang mga Pilipino kung paano mag-start. Thank you so much, and I hope this video helps. It's very quick, but there's a lot of things to learn about it. Thank you, and have a good day.